Hey y'all, it's Robin Tamagni, and I'm jumping on here to do a quick, or I will try to be quick here, explanation, how to, just general guide of how to do an in-home party with Scentsy and be successful at it. We're in 2022, going into 2023 here, and so we need simple, fast, easy, chill, and nothing too crazy to overwhelm people. So, in-home parties is where it's at. It's super fun. And you get to meet a lot of new people that way. Facebook parties are cool, but in my opinion, these are better because they're more fun. So let's just go ahead and dive on in. If you have paper, pencil, write this stuff down. If you're in my VIP, not my VIP group, but my group, then I'm going to give a document with all of these ideas in it for you, kind of laying it out. So here's what the ultimate goal of having any party is, all right? It kind of comes down to three things. One, PRV and new customers, okay, and just kind of expanding your network. Two, getting a new recruit or a new person to sponsor, a new teammate, whatever you want to call them. And then the third kind of priority here is getting somebody to book a party off of a party, whether that party comes from them booking it with you, or if you do end up getting that host on board to join Scentsy, then booking a party with them to help them out. So those are the three main goals all the time. Okay, let's talk about your hostess's job. Number one, they got to provide the place, they got to provide the space, and they have to provide the snacks. All right, whatever that looks like as far as that goes. I also recommend them having a table of some sort so that you can put stuff like down. So let's assume that you're going to somebody's house or whatever, a coffee table, a kitchen bar, a dining room table, just something to lay some Scentsy stuff out that you have on hand, like your own personal stuff. Like literally just take your warmers, clean them out, and take them with you. I also recommend, because people are on Facebook often, and it's a really easy way to stay connected with people, especially if you run a lot of your business from Facebook, is ahead of time to remind people and send out an invite to make a invite in a Facebook event. All right, so like either you or your hostess makes a Facebook invite, okay, as an event, and then obviously tells them the details, where her house is, what time it is, what to bring, all the things. Tell them bring a friend, whatever, what the snacks are, if she wants them to bring a snack too. You know, the whole details, all the details, so that her friends or his friends know what's going on. And then you can even kind of reach out to these people ahead of time when you're in that group as well. You can make comments, you can post some pictures, all the things getting people excited. This is also a good opportunity once you have those people in there for you to kind of like watch and see who's coming, so you can kind of get a head count. But also it's good because you can remind them, if you want to do this, this is a fun little trick. That you can ask them to bring a item of clothing or a dish towel or some sort of item that you can do a really very fast load of laundry with whenever they get there, so that they can experience the laundry care stuff. I cannot tell you how many people are hesitant to try it, but then they try it and they're like, yes, I'm hooked, I love this stuff. And so that's a good opportunity to remind them there. Okay, so let's get to like the day of the party. When you get to the party, wherever that is, obviously you're friends with the hostess. At least I hope you are, or at least know them well enough to go to their house. I would set up, or I'd get there about an hour, hour and a half before, so that you can set up your goodies and you're not stressed, you're not like in the shambles. Get there relatively early to set up your stuff. What stuff would you bring? I would bring, and I have some examples here on hand, I would bring, like I said, some of my personal Scentsy items. It does not mean you need to go buy Scentsy items. If you are a consultant, you probably have a few things. Your display does not have to be huge. Put out your favorite warmer if you have one, a mini warmer if you have one, a diffuser if you have one, your mini fan in your car, a set of pods, some of your favorite wax bars, whatever you have, bring it and lay it out wherever you want to kind of put the stuff. When I do these parties, I have a few like suggestions. You don't have to do this. Literally, you just need a few things for people to smell, okay? But I did find these clear plastic bins, which I thought were great. I found them at Walmart. They're like in the section where there's like the refrigerating. It's like refrigerator drawers. That's what these are. But it's in like that kitchen section. And I just kind of put some of my favorite bars here in this cute little organized display. Another example, I found these bowls at the Dollar Tree, and then I printed like the category that the smells are in, and I separated them. Again, you don't have to do this, but it's an easy way for people to kind of look as they're like sitting around the table or like scattered around, and they can pass it around and smell the categories of smells that they enjoy. So we have that. Also, what else I would bring to set up, as I got a head count of the people who were coming, I think it's important to have a head count or an approximate head count. I did the most recent one I did was one of these parties in October, and I found these cute little bags. I didn't use them all, but I found these cute little bags, and inside them I ended up putting obviously an order form, and I did highlight the important info that I needed. I put an order form in there. I put a laundry sample. You can get these on the workstation. You can order these and attach them to an order before you like do the party. You can attach them to your own personal order. If you need help figuring out where this is, you could do that. You could put a wax sample in here if you do the scent of the month. Whatever your case is, you could put a piece of candy in here, make it fun. Obviously I put a catalog in this with the order form, and honestly I attached excuse me, let me see how I did this. Oh Lord. Okay, so what I did was I attached this paper to the front, and this is a paper that I came up with. It says, it's kind of like a circle from 1 to 10. It asks them, number 1, what's your favorite Scentsy scent category? And then I put the options. On a scale of 1 to 10, how interested are you or being a hostess of your own event? And they can circle 1 to 10. Gives you an idea, gives you some feedback on what their interest level is. On a scale of 1 to 10, how interested are you in becoming a Scentsy consultant? 1 equals never, 10 equals yes, and then they circle their rating. And then at the bottom, so it says circle all that apply. What are the most, what consultant perks would you enjoy the most if you were a consultant? And then I listed several of them here. And then at the bottom, it says what holds you back from being a consultant. Okay, this paper is really important for you to be able to gauge. So I stapled that, and then I also have one of these papers that has and lists all the scents, and it's like a like it, love it, gotta have it kind of thing for the current catalog. I put that in there. Got this, and then around the house, wherever we're kind of going to be chilling, I put some pens, so I made sure I had some pens available. But this is, and then I also put like a cute little join flyer. Again, you can get these on the workstation too. Join flyer in here in case people have questions and they don't want to ask because they're afraid. So that was just a fun little extra goodie bag, and then I put tissue paper in it. It was fun because it was themed around like the fun theme we did. All right, let's roll. So you bring that stuff, okay? Let me go back here to my notes because I wrote all this down. All right, we get there, guests arrive. Okay, so be personable, of course. Introduce yourself. If you don't know some of these people, mingle, have fun. I wouldn't let the party go too long, even though your hostess is very much so, obviously saying hi to their guests. But you got to ask them for their item that you want to wash, so whatever it is, and then you do a little do a little presentation on the Scentsy laundry stuff. Make sure you do a quick wash, and then remind your hostess to, like, if you don't remember, whenever the buzzer goes off, make sure that they throw it in the dryer. But explain all the stuff. Then while you have their attention, I would go and show them their little goodie bag and pass them out, and show them the scent checklist. So the thing that has all the smells in it with the like it, love it's, gotta have it. And then I would absolutely tell them, here's the scent testers. Make sure that you go sniff them, because later on we're going to play a game to see how good you are at recognizing certain smells. Invite them to look at your Scentsy display and say, there's all kinds of new smells in here. Do a little mini presentation of all of this. Explain who you are and all the things. Again, let people mingle and hang out. At some point, you're going to want to invite them to a place where you can all just kind of gather and that you can be on the spotlight for a minute. And when it's that point, okay, and these people have had a question to kind of look around, they're all sitting and they're listening. I want you to make sure that this is the important part for you, telling them like the opportunity of Scentsy. All right. You tell them who you are, tell them your why you decided to do Scentsy, why you joined. Your story is the most relatable thing that you have, okay? And you're not going to get up in front of these people and make something up. You're just going to be you. And that's like the beauty of it. Be authentically you. Tell them why, what you're doing, how long you've been with Scentsy, and then tell them what your like perks of Scentsy are. Tell them what your fears were, but why you overcame them. Tell them what you've enjoyed so much about it. Like, this is the part where you're selling Scentsy the opportunity and why it's literally the best thing ever, because it is. And anybody can join Scentsy. Anybody truly can, and make that known. Like, anybody can do this. This is super fun and people love it. Tell them what your successes have been. Then you're going to do a basic little show and tell of your favorite Scentsy things. Get people touching things. So if they didn't go and do the whole display thing, like, go grab the stuff from the display, share them what a wax bar is, explain how a wax bar works, explain you put 1 cube in a warmer, you don't need a whole lot more than that, and you let it melt, and it literally smells like heaven, okay? Literally explain it. Pretend they've never used Scentsy before, because some people haven't. Show them what a mini fan is. Show them what pods are, right? Show them what a fragrance flower is, a car bar, whatever it is that you have on hand from your own personal stash. Show them, pass it around, make them touch it, and make them smell it. That's what I would recommend. And then when you feel like the opportunity arises, offer them any type of questions. Say, are there questions about any of this? And see what they say. Then the fun little game that I kind of made up was I wrote down, you can do this on your own. You can just type up a list of like multiple choice questions. Like, number 1, 4 smells. And then they have, you've pre-selected, it's like a guess the scent game. Okay. So basically you have 6, 7 scents that you've pre-selected, and they have a multiple choice list of which one they're going to smell. So they're going to shut their eyes, they're going to sniff, and they're going to try to guess whatever it is that they smelled, open their eyes again, and circle the right answer. And I did that, and it's so fun, and see what people guessed. You don't need my version of it unless you want it, but literally you just pick like 6 or 7 smells that you think are great or whatever. You just pull from a random hat, pass around the scent tester, and say it's a blind sniff test, and you got to pick, and whoever gets the most correct, wins something. And so, of course, you can have fun little things to give out. You can even just give samples, like wax samples. Like, it does not have to be a big Scentsy item, unless you have Scentsy items. Give away candy, whatever it is. But that's kind of how I wrap up my, like, hello and talk and, like, my little presentation is the fun game. And then I do take them through the catalog, just to show them a few parts of this, especially the back part here where you can see all the bundle and save options. So if you go through the catalog, the bundle and saves, or I don't want to open this whole thing, but the bundle and saves, I show them that page there. I explain that that's how you're going to get the best deal for what you want, and you can kind of create your own little scent system. And you can also show them all the different smells certain things come in, that if they have questions like, does it come in a wax bar, does it not? Okay, show them the different systems and options that they have, and tell them, you'll be here for the next, 30 minutes or however long, and if they would like to order something, that the best way to do that is to come talk to you, write down what they want, do all the things, and that you have Venmo or you have check or you can do cash or whatever it is that you wanted them to pay with, and say that anything that is purchased here today, and I kind of make that a stress point of like, here today will help so and so get like the best shopping spree ever. And it doesn't take a lot, okay, maybe don't say that. Just let people order, because they probably will. Okay. And then give them a chance to do that and ask questions, and then you mingle and don't forget to take their laundry out and give it back and remind them what the scent was that they used, and you can show them the laundry stuff one more time. Because I guarantee you they're all going to be like, oh my gosh, that smells so freaking good. And you're going to be like, yes, I promise. Here's how you get it. And you could even show them in the book where the laundry bundle stuff is. Show them in the book that the laundry stuff is thebomb.com. All right. So then that happens and people are getting orders. All right. Let's talk about like after people are kind of leaving and stuff, and like your conversation with your hostess. Remember, the priorities of having a party are, number 1, PRV for you, okay, and meeting new people. And then number 2 is potentially getting your hostess to realize, hey, I do have a lot of people here who would love this. Why don't I do this? Why don't I take advantage of this opportunity? Because their people are coming and supporting, and there's a good chance that they could get some money off of this. You see what I'm saying? It could be beneficial to them. It could be something they need in their life. They just don't even realize they do. And then the other opportunity is to potentially get somebody to book a party off of the party. So I maybe should have backed up a little bit. Before you completely wrap up the party, pick an item. Let me back up again. So whenever somebody's party reaches 200 PRV, all right, so there's $200, over $200 in orders. That opens up something called the Perpetual Party Award. That's an additional half off anything, well, almost anything, that you can use as kind of like bait. You know what I'm saying? Like to get somebody to book a party off of this party. And so if you see the orders kind of coming in before everybody leaves, you can kind of give them the heads up of, hey, anybody, we're about to get interrupted here by my children, so I'm going to like wrap it up. You can say anybody who wants to get a free set of wax bars, I don't know, a free mini warmer, whatever that item is, you are going to pay for it on your own. But that could eventually, that item is like an investment in the next party, if that makes sense. Anybody who gets, you know, on my schedule to do this, it's like you're saying, I will give you this when you get a party and you book a party with me and your party reaches whatever, okay? So hopefully that makes sense. Then another conversation. Hey, Nate. Hi, buddy. Where you at?
Right here.
Come here. You want to sit with me?
No.
No? You okay?
Yes.
What's wrong? You getting ready for the night?
No. TV's not working.
The TV doesn't work right now, I know. It's because the internet's not working right now, okay?
It's not working.
The internet's not working. Okay.
I'm going to get down.
Okay, I love you.
Bye, guys.
Say bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, so let me finish this. So that Perpetual Party Award could be used in that way. It can also be used as like a, hey, thank you to your hostess. But if you really want to try to recruit, or I shouldn't say recruit, if you really want to try to book a party off of a party, that's one way to kind of do it, is to dangle it over their head and be like, hey, I got this. And then you order it with their stuff, and then you give it to the host to give to that person. The only risk with that, hey, Nate. The only risk with that is, what if they stand you up? You know what I mean? And so you can say,
Bye.
okay, bye. This is going to be a game. You can say something like, whoever books their party with me and has a qualifying party with me will get a free something. And so that's kind of like, okay, I'll book the party with you. And then we got to get it to qualify. So 200 PRV. So they go through with actually having it. And then you'll gift them that extra like incentivized item if it reaches that. So that's kind of how I would do it, as opposed to being like, I got it right now, and then standing you up. I hope that's clear and that makes sense. Then this conversation with your hostess. So you need to tell her how much she earned, you know, in her Scentsy. And as soon as her party gets to 200 PRV, that does two things. It gets her some rewards, gets her some half-offs, but it also unlocks a $59 discounted join kit, okay? You need to make that known. I don't care if the party's in person, if the party is online, whatever it is, always offer that opportunity to the person. Say, hey, you earned this, and you've also unlocked a $59 join kit if you thought you'd want to just get paid back on your own future purchases. You don't know how that conversation will go. You need to offer it, because you never freaking know. And so let's say they do want to get the kit. They can purchase it $59. Hold on, Emmy. Okay. One sec. They can purchase it for $59, or they can use some of their rewards money. Like, say they had $20 in rewards, they can put it towards that, making the kit only $39. If a party hits 500 PRV, they can get the kit for free by using all $59 worth of rewards money, and even have some stuff left over. There are candy canes. You can even offer them the commission, so that's called flipping a party. So if they do decide to do that, then you can reach out to me and I can kind of step you through the process of doing that. And then they can get the commission, as long as that entire party happens and closes within the same exact month. Otherwise, if it's like the end of the month and we do, you know, got some PRV from January and then some into February, and we close it in February, they won't get the January stuff. It all has to happen within the same month. Parties are fun. Having children is fun. No, I mean that, but oh my word. It's bedtime, and I don't know what we just dropped over there. Uh-oh, and we heard uh-oh. So, anyways, I'm signing off, and I hope that was super helpful for you. Reach out if you have questions, and love y'all.